Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today how market reacted, you already know that market moved negatively and it was sudden movement, means nobody expected market to move down. Well, why did it happen? How did it happen? Which stock moved the Nifty down, or which stock moved Bank Nifty down, or whether FIIs were dominating or DIIs are dominating? This all things we are going to discuss in this video, and we are also going to analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we are going to find out support and resistance of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now, without wasting any time, let's dive into it. If you see here on the chart, then you will be able to say that there is a support of 13,420. So the support is at 13,420. Well, why is it support? Well, on this line Nifty touched multiple times, and once Nifty broke this line, well, it has just moved up. That's why it is support. Well, where you can draw your resistance? Well, it is not that much easy to say, because there is no point where Nifty has touched multiple times. Well, you can say 13,481 as a resistance based on this line. But whether it will be correct, because support is at 13,420. And can resistance be just 60 points above in Nifty? That is definitely not the resistance. So now, how will we find the resistance? Definitely, we'll be following our rules. If you wanted to find out support and resistance, analyze open interest, change in open interest, and also take the resistance 300 points above from support. So that will be your resistance. Well, today I'll be analyzing next expiry, which is 17th of December. So I'll be analyzing 17th of December OI data, change in OI data. Now let's move to the Bank Nifty and see where support and resistance is. Well, here support is at 30,312. Well, where is the resistance? Here you cannot determine resistance because there is no line we can draw where Nifty has touched multiple times. So where we'll be taking our resistance now? Well, resistance you can take 2500 points above from support. Well, this will not be the final resistance. So if you wanted to find the final resistance, then definitely we need to analyze open interest, change in open interest, means option data, in order to find the resistance. So now let's see who moved the market today. What do I mean by market moves? Means which stock moved the market, means which were the stocks who were gaining greater than 3%, or which were the stocks which fall less than negative 3%. Well, these are the stocks which gained greater than 3%. Well, there are three stocks which moved greater than 3%: Nestle India, ITC and Britannia. And there are two stocks which moved negatively. Well, it is Ultra Cement and UPL. Well, if you see here, first three stocks, then Nestle India, well, it was consolidating from 20th November onwards, and today it did break out and made a gain of 4.16%. Well, ITC, today it was participating in investor conference, Jeffrey Financial Group Incorporation. Britannia, it was consolidating from 2nd December onwards, and today it did break out and made a gain of 3.14%. Well, Ultra Cement was gaining earlier after this investor meeting on 7th December. But today something has changed. Means today something has changed. Whatever they have decided in that investor meetings is not enough for the traders to put the money in Ultratech Cement, or maybe that money was put on the 7th to gain the investor trust. Now let's see UPL. Today it was going to conduct analyst and institutional investor meeting. So that information they have submitted to SEBI, and thereafter it has fallen down to minus 11.29%. Earlier it was gaining like greater than 3% if you have seen my last 2 or 3 videos. So well, what are those investors which are participating in that meeting? Well, these were 3 investors: Trust Final Corporation, DWS Group, Jerislowski, Fraser and Company. Now let's move to the next and see the upcoming meetings. So if you'll see the upcoming meetings, tomorrow these companies are going to hold the meeting. Well, if you say Wipro Limited, well, they are going to buy back the shares. Axis Bank, they are going to do the meeting of production and operation management. And Mindtree also going to do the meeting of production and operation management tomorrow. Well, these are the important stocks that you can keep in mind and watch out for the news. If any major news comes, definitely the stocks are going to move up or down. Now let's move to the next, which is events, and find out which are the events which are going to be held tomorrow. So well, here on the 11th of December, these events are going to be held. Well, it is going to be conducted after market hours. So if you'll see here, after 5 or 5:30, it is going to be held. So still people will be keeping these events in mind and will be investing, especially large accounts. Now let's move to the next and see index change and VIX. If you will see here, then VIX today is 18.71, which is low. If VIX is less than 25, it means VIX is low. In that case, volatility is less. If volatility is less, it means you can sell options and make money without any major losses. Now let's see Nifty. Well, Nifty changed minus 50.8 points today, and Bank Nifty changed minus 199.05 points today. Nifty made a high of 13,503.55 and low of 13,399.30, and it has ended up at 13,478.30. If you see the Bank Nifty, well, Bank Nifty changed minus 0.65%. It made a high of 30,610 and made a low of 30,202.10. Well, it has ended up at 30,510.35. Now let's move to the next and analyze Nifty total open interest. If you see here the Nifty total open interest, then call has been sold more than put. It means weekly picture is saying that market is going to go down. Now let's see the change in open interest and see the scenario. Well, if you see here, change in open interest of call and put. Call change in open interest is more than put. It means market is going to go down, but the difference is not huge. So tomorrow it might be possible that Nifty might take reversal. Maybe today it was a retracement and tomorrow again Nifty can continue to gain. If this total change in OI changes and put has been sold more than call, in that case Nifty will take the reversal tomorrow. Now let's see the Bank Nifty open interest and do the analysis. It will be the cumulative analysis. So call has been sold more than put. That's why Bank Nifty has gone down. If you will see here, the Bank Nifty total change in open interest, then call has been sold more than put here as well. In both of these things, well, the difference is a little bit high. So it might not be possible tomorrow for Bank Nifty to go up because the difference is little bit high in Bank Nifty side. All the signals are saying that Nifty will or Bank Nifty will remain at the same point, or it will gain less, or else it will go down only. Now let's see the open interest distribution of Nifty and find out support and resistance. If you will see here, you will be able to say that the support is at 13,400 and the resistance is at 14,000. So by this open interest distribution itself, you can say that people are still expecting big move from Nifty. So if you see the cumulative picture, well, cumulative picture was saying somewhat different thing, but if you analyze the open interest distribution, then it is saying completely different picture. It is completely indicating that Nifty might go up instead of down. Today it was only retracement. Now let's see and analyze Nifty change in open interest distribution. If you see here, then support is at 13,300. Where is the resistance? Well, resistance is again at 14,000. So 14,000 is a big number. As per this analysis, still Nifty has potential to go up. Now let's move to the next, Bank Nifty, and find out Bank Nifty open interest distribution and support and resistance as well. Well, here the support is at 29,000 and resistance is at 31,000. Well, here the picture is little bit different. Means people are expecting that Bank Nifty will not move higher, means above 31,000. It might move a little bit, but it will not move much. That's what people are expecting, and they are expecting that Bank Nifty will move down. If this kind of scenario continues, means bank nifty is indicating down movement, nifty is indicating up movement, then in that case market will not go anywhere and it will just stall here and there and it will pass the time and it will do the drama. Now let's move to the bank nifty change in open interest distribution and find out support and resistance. Well, here you can see the support is at 29,000 and resistance is at 30,500. Bank nifty was going down, so if you see here, then it is favoring that bank nifty will go down tomorrow. But nifty and bank nifty both are giving contradictory picture. So whenever this kind of scenario happens, when there is no clear vision in the market, in that case nifty or bank nifty will not move much. Now let's go to the next FIIs and DIIs cash activity and analyze their equity trade. If you see here, then today DIIs continued to sell and FIIs continued to buy. If you see here the cumulative effect, then DIIs sold more than what FII bought today. That's why market has gone down. But if you will see the morning movement, well, in the morning DIIs dominated the market. That's why market was going down. And after 12 o'clock, FIIs were dominating the market. That's why market was little bit taking up and it was recovering. But still, market could not recover completely. Now let's analyze the future and option activities of FIIs and find out what they think about option and future. Well, if you see the today's activity, then you can clearly say that in future FIIs are selling, but in options they are heavily buying. So they have full intention to take the market up. But let's see who wins tomorrow. If DII wins, then definitely market is going to go down, and if FIIs win, definitely market is going to go up. So this is going to be interesting bull and bear fight. Now let's move to the next and find out final support and resistance. First, let me give you a quick analysis about FIIs, DIIs activities. So if we see the equity segment, then FIIs are buying. If you see the DIIs activity in equity segment, then they are continuously selling. In future and option, if you see in future, FIIs are selling monthly also and today also. If you see the FII options in index, then they are buying month till date also and today also they are buying. So let's see tomorrow who wins, who dominates the market. Now let's see the support and resistance of Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you see the final support of Nifty, then support is at 13,300 and resistance is at 14,000. If you see the Bank Nifty support, well, Bank Nifty support is at 29,000 and resistance is at 32,812. Well, this 32,812 is hard to reach. That I have taken it 2,500 above support from our analysis of the chart. But you can see there is one more resistance is there, 31,000. Bank Nifty might not go above 31,000. And if you wanted to see my daily trades, where I am taking the positions, where I am squaring off, what is my profit and loss for today, what is my cumulative profit and loss, then don't forget to follow me on Telegram. That's it guys for today's video. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.